2K Sports presents Thursday night in the NBA. Joining me in the booth, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And this is Kevin Harlan. From the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, we're set to bring you a Central Division battle between the Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. And you look at this team, pretty impressive. Certainly a playoff contender with the third-best record in the East.
Well, this is a special matchup we've got here today. Two of the great franchises in this league. A lot of great games between these two clubs over the years, Clark.
You know what? I think if you ask them, Steve, as far as they're concerned, this game counts double time in the standings. It really holds a lot of weight with them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at small forward. Here's Dunleavy. Butler in the corner. The feed to Dunleavy. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Thompson with the rebound. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Cleveland.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggled with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Cleveland. Dunleavy dishes to Butler. Pass to Rose. Back to Butler. Left side, Butler. Right through the D for the layup. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
Kevin, what they need most to be concerned with, according to Coach, is slowing down the transition game. He said these guys can give us a lot of problems if we let them get out on the fast break consistently. That's what we'll be trying hard to avoid today, guys. We'll see how they manage that.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Butler, following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Smith against Rose. Gasol kicks to Rose. And the layup falls.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Chicago making a switch here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. And here is Brooks after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Heinrich sets a screen for Brooks. Mirotic has a wide open look. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
Here's Heinrich. J.R. Smith making his last shot. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That's good. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And James gets it to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to drop it in. Brooks has got 6.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Irving attacking. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Heinrich is out there with Brooks. And it's Mirotic in at the 3, the small forward.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions. Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Gasol's got his first points of the night. Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. James against Gibson, and Gibson sends it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks. Now here's Butler. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls. Taking a look here now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. They are loving what they've seen from him over the last month. Those stat lines have been tremendous. First in three-point field goal percentage. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
Well, Steve, I mean, I've got to say one more thing about his league best three-point percentage. It kind of reminds me of you, partner. Not rushing shots, doing the same thing every time, and not settling for bad ones. Only taking good shots and then making the most of it.
Now Butler. After Iman Shumpert missed from long range.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Butler attacking, and the shot is good. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Out to Smith. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here, the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul-prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Joakim Noah is a great passer on the block. As Coach Thibodeau said, he's got great vision and decision-making ability. If we play through the post and you cut and you're open, you're going to get the ball. We have to play inside out. That's when we're at our best. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, for that. Noah is definitely one of the better passing bigs in the league. No question about that. And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
Stolen by Thompson. There's the 3, and there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Shumpert. And that's now 10 points for J.R. Smith. Bulls trail by 8. Smith! Butler goes in. The kick out to Rose. Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose passes to Butler. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's James. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Outside jumper. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Butler. Rose up on top. 14 points from him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways. Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers ahead, up 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Coach, we've heard you talk a lot about floor balance. Is that a focus for the team in the second half?
Yeah, we got to get back to just playing some defense, see if we can get some easy baskets, and then we get in the half-court offense. We got to get some ball movement and player movement.
Tom, appreciate it. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
LeBron and Thompson are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
That was a layup. You've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities. Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, fasciitis, groin, toe. Hey, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
Bulls trail by 9. Rose with the ball. 6 points for him. Dishes to Butler. Noah kicks to Butler. Outside Rose. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
For Chicago, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And Pau never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as wide as possible can really reduce the power on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes some significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Pau able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
Here's Rose. And the rejection by James. Here's Butler. Here's Noah. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area that you can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Bulls trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Chicago calls timeout. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during the season. If you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense. Attacking the basket is going to be their MO. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Irving drives in. Smith, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the three-pointers, the field, and the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
Shots good from Butler. The Cavaliers leading by 7. On its way from Irving for 2. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks dishes to Gasol. Butler attacking. LeBron with the block.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Heinrich passes to Mirotic. With the fadeaway. That's good. Mirotic has got 4 points this quarter. Now James. He's got 12. Smith outside. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Smith! And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he is no slouch at creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Dunleavy is out there with Rose, and it's Mirotic in at the 3. And it's Rose penetrating. Dunleavy kicks to Mirotic. Here's Dunleavy, covered by Smith. 2 on the clock. Here's Mirotic. Here's Noah. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland. Bulls trail by 10. Kicks it to Mirotic. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Misses from short range. Irving with a clean look. Good on the triple. Irving's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. James Jones, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Bulls making a change also. Butler, he's checked in for Mirotic. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The rebound by Gibson.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Rose, wide open, he shoots. They get it back, Dunleavy. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Taj Gibson. Pass to Shumpert. J.R. Smith on the wing, defended by Dunleavy. Rose against Irving. Out to Smith from about 16. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 10. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Rose against Irving. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Back to Rose. Outside Butler. There's the dish to Gasol. Bulls moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 6. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. And Cleveland making a change here. Miller's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. James outside. That one wide left.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Out to Shumpert from deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
And it's Rose penetrating.
I tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right now.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
To take the lead, it's on.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Irving. It's good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Well, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tonight another example of this team's excellent work here at home. What does winning here at home mean to this team?
it means a lot. It means that we come in every night and try to protect home court, and also our fans give us all the spirit and all the enthusiasm to come out and play hard in front of them. So a lot of credit to our fans that come and pack this gym every night when we're on our home floor. And our coaches have always prepared us the right way to come out and try to dominate home.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith.